we're back. Welcome to the Honor Society. Let's watch Avatar, the Avatar Party. And people will be popping in and out, but as always, Honor Society's here. Brigitte, Jesten, myself. Special guests this week, Michaela, Joe Murphy, and the one and only Phil LaMarr. Yo, Phil, it is the Earth King episode. You are the Earth King.
Yes. Although, he's pretty chill. He's not doing a whole lot.
He is pretty chill. He's a strange kind of leader. We don't know how much power he's wielding. Don't know how smart he is. Is he being? Do you have other guys kind of pulling his strings? Does he have? We don't know.
He's the chillest leader out of all the leaders of nations. He's probably the most chillest.
Ozai's a little bit.
Not chill.
Not chill.
He's like the complete opposite. He's on the polar end.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have Clancy Brown like whispering in his ear.
Yeah, Clancy Brown is what we call Yago.
Yago,
the instigator.
Yeah.
And you have that weird, you have the weird harem of Judy.
They're not.
Judy women. The Judy women.
They're not a harem, but we don't know. We don't know if they're harem or not. They got that get out, in their eyes. They don't know what's going on. They're like, you just gotta come this way. Will Jack be joining today? Yes, possibly. Alive Katara, what's up? How you doing? All the people in the chat. Cool Tiger 07, Roser 93. A lot of people ask about that bunny rabbit, Justin. A lot of people ask about that bunny rabbit update.
Posted a picture in the Discord because everyone. Yeah.
And how's life been, Phil? Before we start this episode with people coming in, how's life? What's poppin'?
I'm very thankful. Cartoons keep going.
Keep going.
Keeping busy. Of course, the messed up thing is none of this stuff we're doing now during the pandemic anyone will see for, a year or more.
I'm auditioning also for some on-camera stuff, which I feel like, is this real?
I know.
Real?
Is this happening?
Is this happening? Y'all really gonna try to send me somewhere and do something? Because I don't think you are. I think you're just bluffing.
No, they're real. They will send your ass. They don't care what happens to your ass once you get there.
They don't care what you get there. They're like, this is filming it.
Hi, Dante. Welcome. Why don't you sit in this hotel room for 14 days?
A friend of mine flew up to Vancouver, sat in the hotel room for 4 days, and shot for I think 2 or 3 days, and then.
Right?
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Well, that's the way to do it, because the other way is you have to. Well, I guess it depends on the scale of the project.
I'm
but you have
stay
to
there
test
for
every
2 weeks.
3 days.
If I'm gonna be somewhere for 2 weeks, I'm staying for 2 weeks. I don't care how many days you want to shoot me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you end my hotel. I'm staying here for another few days.
See, that's the thing about the protocols is it doesn't matter how big if you get a 2-week part, good for you. But if you get a 1 day under 5, still 2 weeks of quarantine.
2 weeks. That's when they're looking for someone local real quick.
And the crazy thing is somebody else was telling me, usually in Vancouver, you could be shooting some on one show on one stage, and then across the street they're doing another show. You can just bounce over there. Now it's like, nah. I don't care if you're across the street. In between, you're going to go sit in your hotel room for 2 weeks.
Damn, that's crazy.
You might have quarantined over there. We don't know what they got.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack DeSena.
Hello.
Zucchini's like, hello, Jack. Chat's blowing up. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Run home, Jack. Run home, Jack.
Hi.
That's about me, but from your thing.
The crossover. The striped shirt. One day, Phil.
Oh, striped shirt getting back.
We all showed up in striped shirts.
Yeah.
At least 2 or 3 of us did, and then everyone else changed into a striped shirt. We had a Picasso moment.
Beautiful.
I like to think it's a Picasso moment.
It was Picasso. They even still have intimate scenes that they're still writing in scripts, which I'm interested to see. How are you gonna do a kissing scene with COVID? No one wants to kiss each other.
Actors are just gonna say fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is they better not write no one-night stands. Because if you had to quarantine for 14 days to do that one love scene, and that's the only love scene you have with that person, that's a waste of money.
I haven't been touched since 2019.
I want to know if
that's what it'll be like for those
people.
people.
Shooting stuff, all the extras when you walking out and whatever, are they gonna be wearing masks? They gotta wear masks, right? Like if we're just walking in the
They're
streets,
they're doubling
no.
over photo
Extra-
doubles and stand-ins is like background now, so they don't
extras
have
got to
to,
have the mask.
so they don't
Yeah, so
have
they're
to
already
bring
in
more
it.
people. Yeah, it's
The
pretty
rest
crazy.
of them are going to be like at a baseball game. It's going to be cardboard cutouts.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
did
say
you see what the
walk into
soap?
a scene, are we walking into like a scene, taking off the mask, and be like, "Hey, so what's going on?" And then like when you leave the scene, you put the mask on, you roll out. Is that gonna be part of our scenes?
You keep your mask on through blocking.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying even as the character,
in the
even as
actual
the
show.
character on the actual show. Like think about Friends when they go into the coffee shop, they all get to the couch and then they take their masks off and they do,
Nope.
No.
and they put
Nope.
them and they roll out. Like
No,
in real
No,
life.
Dante.
I
No,
think
not
yes, and in all period pieces as well.
That'd be
No,
amazing.
Jack. We live in a industry of fantasy. No one wants to be reminded of.
No,
the fact
I'm
they're wearing
saying
masks.
Sir
Shows
Francis
up,
Drake
like,
walks off his ship,
yes, my
takes off
lord.
his mask.
hey, they wore masks back in the other
My king,
pandemic.
I shall do it for.
Yeah, in the Black Plague, they were
country.
wearing masks for sure.
Yeah, there we go.
And they had
Just
that
all-
nose thing. They had that real long nose.
yeah.
Which guy?
So have you guys seen
for doctors.
soap
That was
operas though?
so that
Have
there was like witch hazel in the nose or
There's
something.
room so it doesn't kill you or something like that.
But I do also think they have had like herbs in the bottom so that there was like something like
Yeah,
freshening the
it was
air. I
fragrance
think that was
that-
part of it.
Someone
Yeah.
asked,
at
do
the
we
very
watch
bottom.
fan cam? Oh, here's it. I Love Qatar asked, do we watch fan cam? What's a fan cam? Anybody?
Like those little videos or just like a bunch of clips of people together with like sparkly filters on them.
Oh yeah. It's on TikTok, Instagram fan, like little snippets. I thought fan cam could be real crazy.
I don't know.
Fan
No, this
cam?
isn't an OnlyFans. It's a fan.
See,
You watch
Only
the
fan
only
cam?
fan cam. Just teasing.
That's something else.
That's something
fair.
else. I know what that is.
Oh,
I don't go.
but I
don't
do
go
want
over
to
there.
say, if you guys haven't seen any of the soap opera stuff, they have them making out with mannequins now.
Yes.
No, they don't.
I saw that.
No.
No,
It's
they
bringing up-
fucking
It
don't.
depends
like
on which
of
one.
each other. Is it
Yeah.
like of each other? Like
It
we've got a
depends.
shot
Depends
reverse,
on like the scene.
and on
like,
their side it's a
No,
mannequin.
they
them
don't.
testing
Because
Wow.
Riverdale, what they do is they have to rinse their mouth with like a hydrogen, not
Talking about,
obviously
like, Days of
completely
Our
hydrogen
Lives
peroxide,
as the
but they have
world
to
turns.
rinse for a
They're
minute
making
and
out
then
with
they make out.
mannequins. There's that thing. Okay, I feel you posted one time on your Instagram. You did Pulp Fiction, the mannequin head of you that they when you
Right,
get your head
right.
blown up. They're making out with that. They just make like a molding of the face and then just
Yeah.
cut to
Mush it back
behind Phil's
together.
head and just like making out with the
Right.
head. Get the fuck out of here.
You know,
That's
so
what
just
we've
keep
come
going,
to.
man. They don't stop.
Well, that sounds less strange than what Michaela was talking about. Wait, what, Michaela? They're
Yeah.
making them rinse their mouths before kisses?
So yeah, that's what Riverdale is doing. They probably have like the top tier clearance right now, but they kind of sit there with like their cup of just like anti whatever. They have to
That-
swish
that-
for a
oh,
minute. They
Actors
spit
been
it out,
giving
and
themselves-
then they can kiss.
Actors have
They're
been giving each
Canada
other
probably, right?
diseases
Doesn't
I
Riverdale
think
shoot
so.
in Canada?
Yes.
That literally will not solve it because it's like you're breathing. It's your breath. It's not like, oh, the saliva had COVID on a good thing in mouthwash. Like, yo, if you cough, you just like gave them the breath from your
Well,
lung.
They also might
Dennis
not
says,
be-
Michaela, your hair looks incredible today.
Oh, thank you. Wow, there's so much hair love today. I just like thank you.
It looks great.
I'm just gonna
Actors
go like
have been
this till someone
giving
says something
each
to me, and
other
then,
Jack's
let me-
hairs all over the place. Actors have been giving each other since the beginning of
Forever.
That's true.
Since before women were allowed on the
once
stage.
women were
Yeah.
allowed on stage, they were still giving each other stuff backstage, on stage, around the campfire. That's just how it goes down.
At
Well,
this
that's
point,
what I
though,
was wondering about the Riverdale things. Like, do they have to like sign something that says you won't make out with your cast members offset?
well, at this point, I think it's this. Okay, so they all
what
have
about
been with
Offset?
each other. They've all been with each
Already.
other for at least 2 weeks at this point because
Oh.
they started filming again. But I think this is just an extra precaution that if there's any new bacteria, any viruses, they're going to just take out the immediate threat so that then everyone's immune systems aren't compromised, and then they can just not be worried about COVID being
Tell you
even
something
more
about
of
young
an
actors on
issue.
set.
Yeah, I
They're
don't know.
exchanging germs.
Well, yeah,
for
2 of them are
sure.
dating, for sure. They are like definitely dating. 2 of them did break up, so that's not happening anymore.
That's what's gonna
Ooh.
happen. That's gonna happen.
And then COVID started spreading.
Yep.
They got it because that person broke up, spread it to that actor, and that actor had to do a kissing scene with that other
He
actor.
should just play.
Oh,
Then they
God.
made
He should just play
crafty
spin the
and
bottle in the trailers.
shared a soda.
No.
That's
crazy.
that's scary. Like bitter ex-girlfriend infects somebody else to
Uh,
get it to the ex-boyfriend.
Or
Right.
you want a
to do
bigger
some
role,
contact tracing.
or you
Find
want a
out.
bigger role for the season, and you're just like spurt, spurt, spurt. Oh, looks
Right,
like we
knock
didn't
her
have a
out.
season. Guess I got a bigger part.
Or you got some actor that's like really that didn't get the part, but now coming to the set,
Uh,
trying to like get people sick so they can drop out so they can come back in.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, they wouldn't even be allowed in the bubble.
That's nefarious.
They're out of zone. They're out. Oh, but although,
You cough on something and send it to them.
okay, who's down? After this, we're gonna get our writing session. Do our COVID reboot of All About Eve.
Yes, yes, I like it. I'm into that. Okay, we're gonna start this one episode. People are gonna jump
Good.
in and out. We don't know. Gray's supposed to come through. Greg's supposed to come through. Maybe Giancarlo. We don't know. But this is Let's Watch Avatar Party. Of course, we have our pseudo series regulars, Jack and Michaela.
We're hoping for the bump.
Hey, man.
The contract, Phil, don't give him thumbs up. There's no contract yet. It's just the fans want it, but we don't know.
I'm negotiating main titles, Phil. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get in there.
So far, they've been in every episode, but they just get the extra special guest star. So,
Just
but
don't get introducing. That's the kiss of
Yeah,
death.
yeah.
introducing. And I want to like see if I can. I was talking to my agent, like, can we just make up a new? Check out this.
Yeah, instead of introducing it, and hey, remember?
And hey, remember this guy?
Hey, remember Dante Basco?
I love that.
You know how Spike Lee, instead of a Spike Lee film, he's like a Spike Lee joint. Like, you just make up your own title. Fuck it.
There you go.
It's that dude.
That dude.
I
Dante
fun
Basco.
fact made an LLC this last week, so I.
Yay.
What's your
I also
LLC?
It's silly, but it's called Lemon Fizz. I've always wanted that name. I want it to be Lemon Fizz LLC,
What
so
the
that's what it
hell?
is.
That's great.
I love lemon.
LFLLC.
All right, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get the Earth King started, and we'll just
Oh, yeah.
continue to talk while it goes. That's how we
Wait,
do
which
it,
episode
so.
is it?
It's
It's- It's the Phil LaMarr episode, the King of the Earth.
Wait, did I miss a week?
Missed an episode
Yeah,
last
you
week.
left. Well, no, you left early. Remember? So you
Oh, I
missed
left early. That's right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Baby
That's
woke up, and you're like, "Look at my baby." All right, see ya.
All right,
That's right. That's right. That's right.
King of Earth, the
Also,
King of Pain, the King Earth King.
The king of pain.
Awesome.
Ironically, the episode I missed is Lake Lao Guy, and I remember nothing about it, so I am already all on board with that episode.
winning.
Lake Lao Guy. No,
Lao
we're doing Earth King today, you guys. I do remember this episode.
This
Yes.
is the one he
But
remembers.
The question
Yay.
is, does Phil remember anything in this episode? Ready? We're gonna start. You guys ready? 5,
Yes.
4, 3, 2. Kid on a skateboard. Maybe no. I messed up. Yes, kid on a skateboard. No.
8 Road.
Feels like we're off.
No, we're
Probably.
we're good.
Where are
We're
we
good
at?
enough. Phil, do you have memories of being the king of the earth?
Yeah, well, my biggest memory is Andrea Romano telling me, just do it in your regular voice. And I'm like, what? What does that mean? I don't have a regular
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah, I mean, I do everything in my regular voice, so I can't really.
You can't relate.
I can't really relate on that one, but I know what you. I've worked with you enough to understand what you're talking about. And did you find it harder or easier or like weirder or what?
Well, because it was Andrea, it was okay.
Right.
Because I'd worked with her enough over the years that I knew she knew my real voice.
Right.
Like, oh, the one I use when I talk to you. Okay. Because most of the time, people will come up to you, it's like, some director's like, this should just be your natural voice. It's like, which one? My natural voice talking to white people, my natural voice talking to black people, my natural voice
true.
talking to cute girls. Which
Hey.
one? Which voice? Which natural voice?
The natural voice you talk to ugly girls with. That's what we want.
Or my natural voice when I'm trying to get something on the phone. Hello. Yes. I think what we're talking about here is the lowest possible price.
For a long time,
That's
people
very
would,
commanding. I
on
would
the-
cave so fast.
Has anyone talked to you on the
Whatever
phone?
deal I had secretly allowed to give for I would just bust it right out.
Has anyone thought you were a girl on the phone, Jack? I don't think it's happening to Phil. It's happened to me.
No. I think my phone voice is. I think I settle into more of a.
I think
Yeah.
I do too, but then sometimes maybe a little higher pitch, and they're like, "Ma'am," like, "Ma'am." I'll go right to this phone and strangle your ass. How you feel about that?
Oh, good.
That's
But
funny.
so we get going. on this episode. Really beautiful. It looks like different lighting. I don't know what Instagram filter.
I feel like we're nearing sunset.
I know.
Yeah.
We're in golden hour. Are we in golden hour?
Yeah, this is golden hour. 100%.
That's golden hour. Have you guys been in that golden hour shot and everyone's stressing out because we got like 1 or 2 takes on it and then you blow it? I've done it.
As have I.
I haven't blown it, but I did in the shot where someone's blowing it.
Yeah.
Blown it, where they're just like, we missed it. You just didn't do your line right. I was like, well, fuck, that guy fucking screwed up. I was here.
I've definitely been there on the day where like the 3 hours before it become a major panic of like we have to finish all this stuff to go get that, and it's very stressful.
Oh no.
We did that in one movie overseas and we blew it. Not the actors, but like the whole crew blew it. And then they try to set it up again for golden hour in the night. It was like a night shot. And again, we're fucking up and the sun's rising and they're like, you guys!
Oh.
Gotta love filmmaking. Sometimes it's brilliant, sometimes it's mishap after mishap. What's going on, you guys? They're riding Appa into the castle.
The Earth Kingdom?
Palace, yeah. To get to the Earth Kingdom.
Ba Sing Se?
But like,
Yeah.
they could have done that a long time ago. Why? They could have just right there.
They just got off the back, Dante.
Oh, they just got Appa.
And
They just
now
got
you
Appa.
see
You're right.
how
They just got Appa back.
Not
They
easy
just,
it is, dude.
I forgot. Oh yeah.
You can't just roll in. You got
Those
like
are Scud
airbenders.
missiles. Scud
you
missiles.
got firing and throwing. Like,
Oh, it's pretty
fireballs.
easy. Did you see? You just block stuff like that.
Woo!
A lot of the
Now-
confused Dante's in the chat.
Quick
Let's-
question: Who's in? Is someone in war with them? Fire
Is
Nation,
this the Dai Li?
No.
Fire Nation, Earth Kingdom are kind of cool. Not like we're gonna
No,
attack you. guys.
nobody's cool with the Fire Nation, Dante.
Ain't kind, more or less. There's treaties. There's treaties.
No, Boston's saying it's the only people that haven't been invaded by the Fire Nation. The Fire Nation's still trying. There's no treaty.
the war's still going on, dude.
The war's still happening.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
But Fire Nation
No,
ain't
they got
shit
him.
at
They
all.
got
They
him.
got to Dante.
They got to Dante.
There's
What do we
no
do?
war in Ba Sing Se.
No.
As far as the king knows.
The king doesn't know there's a war either. The king also doesn't know there's a war.
Yeah, that's why they won't let them in to talk to the Earth King because he has no idea.
But why are they trying to blackmail the king? I mean, why are they trying to like
It's-
nullify the king? Because of
The power
Clancy
thing.
Brown's ass, right? Clancy.
Yes.
Clancy's up to no good all the time.
Always.
Mhm.
Always.
That's what Clancy does.
That's
Exactly.
what Clancy does. Have you seen Clancy Brown recently?
Yeah.
You guys working on something?
No, we did one of these convention virtual con things.
Oh, cool. We're all
You got-
a lot of us are doing one after this. You guys that are watching, you know, we're going to Color World after this. A lot of the Avatar
That's
guys.
nice.
That's why I was late. I was doing my tech through for Color World.
I
Ready to.
can honestly tell you, I don't know. I've never done a virtual con, so whoever joins us over there, I'm gonna be excited to see and hang out with you.
Nice.
How did your virtual con go with Clancy? I've never.
It was great. It was a bunch of Justice League people and Clancy.
awesome. Who did you
Because
play on
he was
Justice
he was up
League?
to no good on that show too, playing Lex Luthor.
Yeah, he's like I feel like he was. Who do you play in Justice League?
John Stewart, Green Lantern of
Sector
2814.
You knew that.
I did.
I just used my natural voice for this one.
Is that what you do that? I try to do voices like that, and they never hire me for that. I'm like, hey, I'm going to be Superman.
I always feel like I'm like 13 years old trying to order a pizza. I'm just like, hello, yes, I am an adult man.
I'm Batman.
When my like actual like I'm perfectly capable of having like a slightly deeper than whatever.
Me too.
But like I immediately just go to this like it's not.
I'm
I don't-
Batman.
I
I did audition for Batman for one of the Justice League things, and I think my slate was, hey, this is Dante Basco. You guys ready for this? I'm got to do Batman. Y'all ready? Because here it is. I'm Batman.
That sounded convincing.
Yeah.
It's just I wasn't feeling it. You gotta like
Commanding,
feel
man.
it a little bit, right? Robin, I can do. I lost Robin to Jack one time. Jack got Robin.
Oh, nice.
I didn't get to do it.
You were the Karate Kid.
I was the Karate Kid, and that wasn't
Insane.
Ralph Macchio. Different Karate Kid.
Different Karate Kid. DC Karate Kid.
There was a Kung Fu Karate Kid was just on screen. Sokka. This actually I don't know. This looks like different artwork too, you guys.
Really?
Yeah, I mean not different artwork. We talk about how like different studios that do the artwork.
Oh.
There you are, Phil.
Oh, there he is.
You're playing Asian
I
right
like
now,
how they
Phil.
Bosco
show
the
up
bear
just,
in the
like,
house.
holding their elements. They're just
Phil,
like,
you look pretty Asian in this particular project.
Kind of. Although weirdly, I've always felt the Earth King
Was white?
looked like kind of whitish.
Yeah, but he's kind of like Asian white. Maybe he's,
Like Long Thing is definitely supposed to be like
Asian.
Chinese.
Right.
But I don't know. The Earth King looking a little halfish.
He look like
there are some
he looks like
qualms with that.
what's my man's name? Todd Habercorn. He looked like Todd
Yes!
Habercorn. Yes.
Oh,
Do that to me.
We could cast Todd Habercorn in the live action.
got
Stop.
to.
No.
Got
You're
to.
killing me.
He'd be a good one actually too. Who's that? This.
Totally.
Who's this?
The Avatar and his friends never see daylight again.
Nope.
My
Also,
God, is
like-
that Clancy? Clancy up in here doing evil stuff. I mean, I think in the world, I mean, I feel like Earth Kingdom is definitely China, right? I mean, it's the biggest country.
I think it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Bossing say.
There's Bosco the Bear, you guys. What's up, Bosco Bear? People think it's named after me. It could be named after me, or it could be named after chocolate Bosco. Because there's a Bosco Bear in the chocolate. Remember Bosco Bear chocolate?
No.
See, that's
Also-
weird. Because I did another cartoon called Evil Con Carne where we had a bear. His name was Boskov. Because he was supposed to be a Russian dancing bear. I'm like,
Oh.
what is up with bears and Boska?
Is that the root for bear in some other language? It's definitely not in
Ooh.
Latin languages, but is it like in Russian or something? Like
Good question.
I don't know. My last name is Bosco.
And they named it after you.
But they're also saying in the Philippines we got conquered by a lot of.
That's true.
But I guess they were saying the Spanish blood, but also the Basque. So it's probably whoever conquered your little village, probably Basque.
Oh.
Ah. Oh, right. Bosco.
Yeah, that's what they say. My dad did his 23andMe, and some of the blood was from Europe.
Bosco is also, I think it's like Italian, like
It's
masculine.
Italian, yeah.
Yeah, masculine or something. For like,
Oh, what's that? What's that scar? What's that scar?
It's a bite from Appa.
Right.
Mappa.
Never met a sky bison, huh? That happens to be a large birthmark.
When you did, do you remember ever recording this? Do you remember if you were in video with everybody? Anything? This is a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
We were probably there with Clancy.
I think so, yeah. It's funny.
Can you believe this is 15 years ago? Or maybe this was like 12 years ago. Later on, it aired 15 years ago. This series.
Crazy.
Phil.
Yeah.
And I've known Phil longer than that. I've obviously known Jack 15 years. And they've been like, they were kids back then. Me and Phil
I
were
know.
real grown up people working in the.
Oh, here you are.
Oh yeah, you're having a rough time.
Why am I sick again?
you're a
Because you
good boy. You're a good boy, but you only know that bad boy life.
Here's some clean water to drink.
Did you record these scenes with Mako?
I did a lot of them until
Until he started getting sick.
started
Yeah.
getting sick. Yeah, and then some I was out of town. I missed a lot of it. It was his last project, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Also, little cool thing. Zuko lays on his scar side when he doesn't feel as safe, and then he'll lay on his normal side when he feels comfortable and safe. So that way, like, when he can't really hear too well out of the burned ear.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool
so the
detail.
bird affected his eardrum.
So, like,
Fascinating.
when he's comfortable, he'll just chill. He
That
chill.
makes sense.
Where'd you get that? Did you make that up?
Did you
It's like it's
Justin,
It's like a headcanon that's been going around the internet a lot lately.
yeah, just like cool little tidbits.
sure Brian and Mike put something like that. You know, they be thinking of everything.
For sure.
If Carlo was here, he might know.
still got my positive attitude. Diley must have known we were coming and
John Carl doesn't know he's confirmed. It's okay, John Carl. You don't have to be confirmed.
John Carlos said on Twitter that he didn't know if it was confirmed.
Wait, is he in the chat right now?
No, he was gonna come in, but we don't know.
That seems awfully convenient.
John Carl Volpe.
He says he's sorry. He didn't expect his work to go this late. He was trying.
No worries. We're not mad at him at all.
Did he direct this one?
I don't think so. I don't know.
No Earth King has ever been to the outer wall. I don't have.
That's just your voice right there, Phil. That's just you.
No Earth King has ever been to the outer wall.
There it is.
Nailed
That's
it.
actually your voice talking to white people. That's your voice talking to white people. I know that voice.
Yeah, well, that would have been an odd choice. Like, hey man, ain't no Earth King ever been to the outer wall.
That's what Samuel L. Jackson does when he starts Star Wars. If he's in, I don't care what universe he's in Avengers, he's like, the fuck? What the fuck are y'all doing here? We need to go save the world over there. We're like, okay, thank you, Samuel. First time I saw him in Star Wars, you're like, damn, that's Samuel Jackson as a Jedi. For real.
Right?
He does what he wants.
No punches. I appreciate it for one. You're the two dragons. Who's that guy? Is that my dad?
No, that's you.
That's you, yeah.
Or the scar? He's just, maybe he's just vibing in his
this is the
head.
flashback?
He vibing in his head. Is he going through some shit?
Yeah, he's going through some shit.
And I love that in his mind he doesn't have the scar.
Right.
Isn't he drinking one of those like acid trip kind of shroomy teas or something, or is he just like having a mental breakdown?
He's just having a mental breakdown.
And he's seen himself with longer hair, and he's wearing the crown. You don't got none of that, Zuko. You're banished, brother. Or got no hair, no crown. You got your uncle.
Hair, no crown.
And you got a scar. That Katara is not gonna steal.
Was that dragon also voiced by Gray? Did I hear?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's supposed to represent Azula.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have some cheers.
My God, what we cheers
Ah.
on? Cheers on.
Dante's, oh gosh.
We have cheers to Victoria Greenleaf. Go get your alcohol, Dante.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, I love it. I actually have cactus juice in this cactus right now.
Oh wow, well done.
Made it today.
It's nothing more
We're waiting.
Then perhaps you could explain why there's a Fire Nation insignia on your construction project.
Calling them out.
Cheers. To who? To who?
Cheers to Victoria Greenleaf.
Yeah, Victoria Greenleaf.
Victoria Greenleaf.
Cheers.
That's a cute name. Greenleaf.
Sounds like
Victoria
that sounds like
Greenleaf.
an Earth. That sounds like Earth Kingdom right there.
They said, thank you so much for doing this, and thank you for helping raise money for Trevor Project. As a bisexual,
Yes.
it means a lot to Tara for life.
Awesome. Yes, we are continuing. I know it's a quick show today, but we are continuing to raise money for the Trevor Project. Phil, you should know that when you came on before, we raised $20,000, over $20,000 for the
Oh, wow.
COVID relief.
Yep.
Right.
For frontline and whatnot. And so we moved on to another project called the Trevor Project. You want to talk about that real quick, Bridget?
Yes. So the Trevor Project is the world's largest suicide prevention and crisis intervention organization for LGBTQ youth, 25 and under. It's got 24-hour hotlines, a whole website with a bunch of like numbers to call, crisis centers, all the stuff.
What if you're 26? Well, zero. It was 10,000, but we did two $10,000 campaigns. We did one
Yeah,
for
we did.
frontliners, and we did one for people in need during COVID. And now we're on the next one, which is the Trevor Project. And we're also doing a poll. What's the poll?
Oh yeah. So the poll is you're representing your nation, but our goal is to get them in harmony.
That's
to have
not
them-
our goal. That's Jack's goal. My
The
goal
word
is for Fire Nation to win. By just a little bit, though. By just a little bit. By just a little bit.
a little bit. Everybody's pretty close, but guys, Air Nomads are winning.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
There's only 10 of you guys. What the hell's going on?
Dante, stop that.
You guys have been.
All those fellow Air Nomads.
Where are the
We
numbers
have
at?
more
Where are the
cheers.
numbers at? Where are the numbers at?
So Air's in the lead at 620. Earth. No, Water's in second at 583. Earth is in third at 573.
Boo!
Fire Nation last at 5:41.
What are you saying?
I'm just giving you the news, Dante.
Okay. Any more cheers at the moment?
Yes, actually, we do have some more. We have a cheers to Joshua J.
Joshua J.
Joshua J.
Michaela has
Cheers for me. I know the Burb is joining us briefly. She's saying hello.
Oh.
Who's this dude? Who's this dude that showed up? Who's this dude? Showing up with presents.
He's the guy who brings the box.
You're like some special line.
Secret files.
Water bending. Earth bending. A letter from your mom.
Got it.
I've seen a Taylor's bird before.
Oh, it's Top. It's your mom. Oh my God, you have a bird on your head.
I do.
Does she only come when your hair is looking great?
Yes. When it looks like a nest.
Is that a cockatoo? Is that a cockatoo?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
It's cockatiel, right? Yeah, cockatiel. This is Segovia. She's 17. She's from Spain.
Whoa. She's 17?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
They live to be, if they're taken care of, they live to 30.
Protecting the mouth of chameleon.
That's
Taking
wild.
care of, like, how about in wild when they take care of themselves? How long?
I don't know. In the wild, is it more like, is it the same amount?
Hawk comes in.
A little less. Probably like 20.
She gets fed way too much.
But yeah, she gets fed like way too much and like regularly and like human food. So yeah.
Oh.
There's no
Eating
other
steak.
cats in Spain. There could be some big cats out there.
Yeah. So she's having her midlife, crisis right about now. Yeah. Yeah. Whenever she's out for a long time, we put a diaper on her so that she doesn't have to just like poop on paper. Funny.
People are saying you should do a shampoo commercial because and Brigitte too, both.
Right.
Well,
a balsam.
I don't know if you saw, Michaela. Somebody asked if we were related.
Oh, I mean, yes, we're married.
Yeah. We're related through marriage. We're the same person.
I mean,
Jack, also you in the hair commercial. Yes.
I did a shampoo commercial one time, and I did a really bad job.
I feel like we want to see it, though.
I don't know that it exists. I think they reshot it with somebody else.
Was it a Herbalife
It's the
commercial?
closest job I've ever had that was like a modeling job, and so a lot of it was like looking serious and stuff, and I struggled. I'm not sure. They like flew me to London
you guys
for it.
make that look and go for it.
You should redo it now, but have them shampoo your mustache.
Like an Herbalife.
There we go. Just
I
head and
did
shoulders deep in
audition.
this mustache.
I remember a few years ago I had to audition for like one of those act commercials for your hair, but I had shaved my hair, but my pictures did not reflect that. And I show up in the audition and my hair's like this, and I'm like, and the whole audition is a girl like massaging your hair with the friggin' shampoo, and then you like make out with the chick, right? And I'm like, hey, you guys, I don't have any hair. They're like, yeah, I know, but just come and do it anyway. Then I go in the room and the girl takes off her clothes, she's in a bikini, and then she starts massaging your hair, and then you have this like makeout scene. I'm like, let's just do the audition, and then like don't give me the job. It's fine.
And make sure there's a callback.
Oh, man.
Callback. My hair might get longer by the callback if we keep on going.
Auditions before COVID were really crazy.
No.
Shampoo commercials were the thing that made me stop auditioning for commercials.
Really?
Why?
I went in for a Ben Gay commercial, and I was supposed to dress like a baseball player. I felt like an idiot.
Wow.
I felt like a clown the whole way driving there. But then I sit down. We're waiting to go in for Ben Gay, and across from us, they were casting a shampoo commercial. And there are all these beautiful women sitting there, and I looked across this woman across from me. She's sitting there in a one-piece bathing suit. Like, I'm feeling dumb in my baseball outfit.
Right.
She's in a one-piece bathing suit with her modeling portfolio on her lap, like just struggling to keep a grip on what little bit of dignity she had left. And then apparently what happens is when they go in there, the first thing to do is they make them stand in a big old bucket, and then they hose them down because they need to see how their hair looks wet.
Whoa. That's messed
Wow.
up.
See, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
I
Michaela,
was
you're not getting
prepared.
paid for this. This is the humiliation you have to do
the
in order
audition.
for the
This is
chance
just
to
the
get
audition.
paid.
Yeah.
Humiliation. I was gonna go to the beach anyway.
Oh,
This
Looking
is
like
my-
an actress in her 20s.
You just get
I
to
mean,
a certain
here's the
age and you're like, fuck that shit.
I get it. If it, like that's a lot to go through, but also if I have to change, I should probably change there. And if you're not
Bring a
comfortable
robe. Bring a robe.
in that scenario, bring a rope. Thank you. Yes, Dante. Yes.
Just come already pre-wet, you know?
Well, but no, Michaela, I understand what you're saying.
What?
Obviously, they were, one actors who are committed to it. But my problem with it is, you got these damn people making millions of dollars sitting there, getting off on just hosing down pretty girls that would have never talked to them in high school.
I know.
When it's like, dude, you know what somebody looks like when their hair is wet.
It's not
Hose
that
them
different.
down,
It looks
Phil.
wet.
Let's see it. Bring out that garden hose. I want to see it.
But
And
this
they're
is
not
why.
always great with stuff like that about communicating it ahead of time.
No.
Sometimes that's like, then you get into the room and it's like, cool if we hose you, and you don't really have a time. Like,
Yeah,
I
you're
definitely
like,
had some, like,
oh,
never hoses, but
I
I've had some
definitely have
like,
some
and
black
could you
nose.
take your shirt off as
Yeah.
we're like in the middle of
Yeah.
a take and camera's already rolling? I'm like, I guess.
Yeah, I've done that.
Weird to
Well,
Yeah.
say that
Is
now.
this for
It's
Hot
like-
Wheels? I was like, Hot Wheels? I'm taking my fucking shirt off.
well, this is one of those things. I went to that modeling camp a few weeks ago, and this was like one of her main things of like figure out what your
Shit,
non-negotiables are
They got
ahead of
top.
time. I know, classic. And so you find your list of like, I don't do these things. So in those surprise moments, you just say, I'm so sorry, I do not do that. We can like have a discussion. So then you're not caught in this weird like, oh, I guess maybe I don't know how I feel
Yeah,
about
that's
this
smart.
moment. Yeah.
Comes the
Love
girls,
that.
here comes the
I
That's
feel like that
21st
works.
century modeling camp. In the
Yeah.
20th century modeling camp, there would have been no talk about what are your boundaries.
No,
Right.
there were no boundaries.
Oh,
Exactly.
this is
You're a
this is
model.
Azula and the girls pretending, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
infiltrated. Oh, the end.
And it's over.
but I remember enough to know that Azula and the girls were to pretend to be Kyoshi warriors on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By Ethan.
Yeah, there was some serious action in that fight.
And what if you get nervous when you thinking about your non-negotiables and asking you this? I don't eat meat. You're like, hold on a second. Dude.
What do you, Casey Kasem?
Yeah, you're all of a sudden you're like, I just wanted you to. No, I ain't eating no red meat.
I've had some of the things that they're like, it's fine, we'll figure it out. Where it's like, I've had ones where there was like a commercial with a I'm very allergic to dogs and cats, and like I called ahead to be like, yeah, I shouldn't audition for this. I'm very allergic. It's like, nah, come over, we'll figure it out. And I'm like, I'm holding the dog in the thing. There's no solve.
I
Yes.
booked
Right.
a commercial and I showed up on set and the commercial was like, you're recording on your giant tablet thing, your annoying neighbor, and then you remix it. And then I show up and they're like, cool, so we're gonna put this giant cockatiel on your shoulder. And I'm like terrified of birds because I had one when I was a kid. And
Oh
it bit through my
no.
finger. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm here. Can't really say no. So I'm like, and then I booked another commercial and they're like, oh, you're gonna have your baby in a stroller, whatever. I show them, they're like, cool, we're gonna give you this fresh baby to hold during the scene while you're talking on the phone. I'm like, what? And the baby was like so new that it was like still flaking, and there's like sun coming through, so I have to like hold this wiggly baby and try not to like drop it.
Hey, my baby.
Like I'm just like, why would you give a stranger your newborn baby? Also,
That's
like
absurd.
Put
both
money.
they had like
Money.
twins and they were swapping them out. I was like, oh shit.
So,
Can I kiss your baby?
they're ready to lose both kids.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't sign off on it. I'm not like, yeah, that was stressful.
That's crazy.
I
And
definitely have
also,
some black
who would
belts.
believe you as a dad?
I know.
Yo, if you watch the commercial and be like, okay, he's a young millennial like dad, it works.
Like, who did that guy knock up? Who did
Like,
that guy knock
yeah.
up?
I was like,
That
And
dude
how the
knocked
hell he
someone
get
up last
cussed?
year.
was this because of COVID? It was stuck in a. Like they could air it now and show it during Father's Day. People be like, yeah,
It
That
was
makes
that
sense. Right there.
dude
That's
definitely
me.
had a
I
kid.
gotta get a Prius now.
So that was a great episode. I know next week we're doing a double episode because it's the season finale for book 2. Which is I kind of remember it a little bit, but I don't remember nothing about book 3. Have you watched the show, Phil? Let's be honest. How much of the show have you watched?
Actually, during this pandemic, my kids were watching it, so I got to watch. I mean, I didn't watch much of it when it was originally on.
Yeah, me neither.
But watched a bunch of it this year.
Yes. he also.
You know?
How far? But you played multiple characters in the show, not just the king. You didn't play any other characters?
Nothing. I mean,
I thought you played some other characters on the show. Feels
nothing
like you're a man of many
significant.
voices. You've done so many shows. I figure you do more than one character in them.
No, I'm sure I did a couple of other characters in these Earth King episodes, but I don't think I did any other like significant characters other than the Earth King, which was a bummer. You know,
I know because you
so
have
good.
more than that one voice you're using for that guy. I know that. Look, Michaela did more than one character in the show.
But all the flights are booked.
She played another character in the show. Jack, did you play any other characters in the show?
I think I did like villagery type of stuff, but I never.
Yeah. But like not a full character.
I
I
don't
played
think so.
another character with the same voice in the next show.
Wait, somebody in the chat said I played 10-year-old Zuko. What?
That's what someone said. Is that possible?
Maybe.
It's on IMDb.
They're joking. They're
No, they're
joking.
joking.
That would have been hilarious.
Who played old Zuko?
I looked this up. It's I can't remember the actor's name, but the role that stands out to me is he was the senator from the X-Men, from the first X-Men movie.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I
Bruce
forget what that guy's.
Davison.
Is that okay? Yeah.
Yes, because I remember you're talking about in the second series, right?
Yeah, Korra, yeah.
Yeah, I looked that up too. I'm like, who the hell they got play? That ain't Dante.
No, there was the auditions like we need a older Dante Basco. I was like, I can do it, you guys.
Unfortunately, Dante does not age, so you can't get this part.
Yes,
I
Bruce
can do
Davison,
it
100%.
older. I don't know what the hell. How old?
That was
I'm probably
pretty
gonna
good though.
I'm probably gonna sound like this till I'm way older. I'm already old. Like how much older am I gonna sound?
Well, the funny thing is, your voice is probably going to get higher as you get old. Like when you get into your 80s,
Yeah, you'll get real
crotchy.
crotchety.
You're like Benjamin Buttoning, but with your voice.
So did Bruce do a higher Zuko voice or a lower Zuko?
Sorry.
Did Bruce
You're
go,
like a
I'm
lower.
old as fuck?
No, it just had like more
No,
manly.
he didn't sound like you.
No, he didn't sound like
But your grandson Arrow definitely sounded like
my
you.
grandson Iroh sounds dead on like me.
It's
Right?
like, whoa,
So
crazy.
where are we at? I know a lot of us are heading over to this virtual con.
Oh, yeah.
Bill,
Have
it's
fun,
always
you
a
guys.
pleasure to hang out with you. I miss you dearly. I definitely can't wait to hang out with you in real life. What? You with that drink cup? With that drink cup?
Yeah, we got some drinking to do before we sign off.
Well, then get to the drinking.
All right.
I'm gonna send you something, Phil.
All right. So we have a cheers to I Love Katara.
I love
Here's I love
Here's to
Katara.
I love Katara.
I love Katara.
I love Katara.
And another cheers to Alia and Gabby.
Alia and
Alia
Oh, yeah,
Gabby.
Gabby.
Cheers.
Or Leah and Gabby. I love you guys, but shout out to my friend Gabby, who Dante met with me at Vassar. Oh, fun.
Oh, yo, shout out to Vassar. I want Vassar.
Yeah.
I bought a sweater. I go to talk at colleges and I buy the sweaters. They give me the
That's a
sweaters,
fun collection.
and then I walk
that's
around,
kinda cool,
and then
actually.
people think I went to Brown or Princeton or Vassar, but I'm just like,
You
Well,
did
honestly,
go to Brown.
I did go there.
Just not for very long.
No. But Vassar was cool. Quaint little East Coast.
It
Yes.
is. It's cute.
Cool name. Sounds like a super Vassar.
It's definitely a cool name. We have a cheers to Naomi Fernandez.
What up,
Naomi.
Naomi?
Owen?
Long live the Fire Nation.
Long live the Fire Nation. Yo, did you
And
go to
Naomi
college? Did you go to school?
the Color World thing, so thank you.
You went to college?
Yeah, I went to Yale.
So
We
did
talked
this
about
one.
this.
What? I
Yeah,
forgot.
we talked about this.
I forgot. I just. You
Yeah.
guys both went to Yale, Jack.
You went to.
I'm Dad.
Oh,
I didn't go for long.
undergrad,
Man.
so
I'm
I'm,
you
I'm
went to
close.
undergrad?
I'm a lot closer to you.
My acting teacher taught at Yale. That's kind of
Gosh, you went to Yale too. How did you guys get? Who even told you? I don't. Did you even apply to Yale, Jack? Did it cross
No,
your
I didn't
mind
apply to
like,
Yale. I had like a 3.2. I didn't apply to Yale.
Wait,
Like-
Phil. Phil,
Hmm?
you went for undergrad, yes? Or did
Yes.
you go for grad? You went, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you went for grad or if you were.
No,
there.
but the funny thing is when you're an actor and you say you went to Yale, people
I know.
assume
Everyone's like,
you went
"Oh
to
my
drama
gosh."
school.
you studied with Meryl and Lupita. I'm like, no.
Oh, is there not an undergrad theater program? Is it?
Well, there is, but it's different. It's a different program than
Yale
grad.
Drama
the- okay,
School
okay.
is the graduate program.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, has
The drama
completely
school-
unrelated to the undergrad program.
Yeah, you
Got
don't
it.
have all the liberal arts stuff in there. It's like purely acting every day.
I
Right.
just go to
You know.
Yale to just any reason to go to Yale, I guess.
No,
Yeah, I
fine.
mean, I don't mind people, still thinking it's.
Hold on a second. So we have 2 Yale.
Oh yeah. Well,
grads in this one
I've
chat?
never corrected anybody.
Like, yeah, sure.
We have 2 Yale grads in this chat.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
What are the odds?
And the rest of us didn't graduate college. Or did
Does
you
the school
graduate?
have like a motto thing? You know, like how USC has like "Fight on." Does Yale have something like that?
I mean, ours is light and truth.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
less
Yeah, that's
that
the
very
Latin. Now,
Less that very
if you talk to the old guys, they'll say, "Well, the Yale motto is Bula Bula."
Yeah,
What's
they're
that?
like a bulldog.
A dance?
Bula,
Bula Bula?
Yeah.
Bola, bola.
Bula Bula?
It's just some
I don't know.
old white guys in the 19th century.
You guys
sure,
said it's
sure
light.
refers to something from Africa.
But now it's called Light and Magic?
No,
Light and
the
motto of
Harvard's
Yale
motto is
University.
Veritas, Latin for truth.
And
Yale's
we say ours is better is because it's Lux
Light.
et Veritas. We have light and truth. We have both.
Yeah. But the secondary phrase is Yale, brought to you by Industrial Light and Magic. You're right.
Okay.
But you're remembering. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Light and Magic. So it's like one person's truth, and you guys like, but we're light and truth.
right.
Yes.
So like literally everything you've got plus
Yes,
light,
plus light.
which seems as important.
Exactly.
Which is that's crazy. What are you
Absurd.
Ivy Leaguers doing? Crazy.
No, that whole Yale Harvard thing is a little bit like that San Francisco LA thing.
Yeah.
Like it's a real one-sided rivalry.
Yeah.
Who's got the one
From
side?
who? Yale?
Yeah, Yale is the San Francisco in that
Oh,
equation.
got it. Oh, Harvard.
We're the best. Also, Harvard ain't even looking back. Like,
Harvard's-
Yeah.
what do you mean that we're number one?
Like
There's
what?
only one.
There are others here.
Right. What are you counting? There's just us. Now, excuse me, I have to go submit my Simpsons script.
Literally that.
Oh my gosh.
So you didn't try to apply to Yale, Jack.
No.
I didn't think about it.
Oh man.
No.
You're like, I was
I went
thinking
like
about
no.
Yale, and then I thought, no.
UCLA seemed like plenty ambitious. That was already like, come on, they don't.
I was thinking Santa Monica Community College. I can get it.
Honestly,
Well,
the
see-
classes are probably just as good technically.
Well, no, Michaela, you're the unicorn here because I mean most people who start working, before college, realize, oh, I don't need college.
That's what
Unless
happened
you
to me.
like,
I went.
Jack,
we
too,
were
Jack.
making Avatar while I
Yes.
then started college in the middle,
Yeah.
in season 2 of Avatar, and then I stopped after like 2 years, kind of.
Yep.
A little bit going, why am I here? I don't need this.
I got
Also
accepted to
going like,
NYU,
man, I
and I
keep
went,
forgetting to
nah.
go to these classes.
Right.
Why didn't you go to
Yeah,
NYU? Wait, why didn't you go to NYU, Dante?
Because there was a few. I went to the summer program, and they're like, we
Yeah.
let you in, but we don't want you to work for 4 years. And I was like,
oh yeah.
I
Yeah, that's a problem. A lot of those
How am I gonna pay for this if I don't work for 4 years?
It's college. It's not high school. That's
No,
weird.
because I went for the summer program and I was going on auditions in New York while I was there, and they were very not happy.
They should be thrilled with that. NYU is all about like, oh my gosh, yes, our people are on TV and on Broadway. Blah,
Plus
blah, blah, blah.
NYU is
No,
They're
because
trying to break you
Michaela,
down.
back in the day, a lot of those schools were really about it's like we are not a trade school.
Yes,
We
Oh,
are,
well, now
we
it's
are
all
creating
about trading.
artists, not workers.
we want you to be a product of whatever the hell Tish program.
Well, that has gone to shit now.
Yeah.
So
I wish I would have went just to see who I was gonna date in college.
honestly, yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
learned
saying?
the most about just different types of people at
I didn't
college.
date enough girls from New York.
Different
because
types of
I stayed in LA
people.
the whole time. I should have dated more New York girls. If I went to NYU, I would have met that girl from the Village, the girl from Jersey, got the girl from Brooklyn. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't get none of that happened.
That's
I married an
Dante
NYU
would not have
girl.
lasted 4 years. Dante would have been run out of town with a bunch of angry women within about a year and a half.
No, just
what, baby? What?
Just a lot of people blocking. Unfortunately,
just a lot of...
we don't have that power. Just a lot of blocked accounts, probably.
Oh,
But then don't you still have to see them in class?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but you just got to deal with that, and then you just got to be like, "Oh, hi, yes."
I was getting that thing when I go to New York acting. You know, I was at Strasbourg and was doing like the whole. You'd be sitting there and they're like, "Who you study with now?" I know that. And all of a sudden they're trying to break you down, like you're too slick. We need to get you. I'm like, damn dog, damn. Which is cool. I get breaking down actors, but it's just like, I also got a little bit crazy because I was doing movies and stuff, and then you're like, now I'm like doing a summer program, and it's like everyone just came from doing Oklahoma in high school in Greece, and I'm just like,
both of them.
What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing here?
But see, Dante, that's part of the thing is a lot of times they don't want somebody like you in that class because you could undermine them.
I'm not an undermining person. I'm not an undermining person.
No. But I'm saying, like,
but to them,
let's say this teacher who hasn't worked since 1974,
right? Who knows a lot of technique,
right? But you roll your eyes once, and everybody in class goes, "Well, he worked with Steven Spielberg, so fuck you, old dude."
I definitely in college. I'm embarrassed. I'm not proud of this because I'm a very like good student when I'm in a class in some ways, and I'm very respectful of especially acting teachers. I love my acting teachers, but I definitely in like a voice and speech class, like while doing Avatar, was like being told about like kind of a very rigid way to finish sentences. And I was like, hey, sometimes you can do some sort of ups and downsy weird shit, thinking like, I'm like, this is literally, I currently have a career where my voice is specifically weirder than you're telling me it's ever allowed to be. And I was like, fucking sometimes I do this and it's okay.
That's
but
true.
Yeah, that was the one time I did some of that. It was just like, come on, bro. And like kind of picked him.
I
didn't know, but I like definitely like had too many back and forths with like this TA who was a grad student at UCLA and is probably certainly younger than I am now. It was like, I don't fucking know, man. Just like they told me to talk like this. But also the thing he says is right, and I think about it all the time. It's just like carrying your energy through to the end of a sentence. And he's totally correct that I was just being an asshole.
See, mine were my moments. I never had any like run-ins. I just got very like, I think I got too involved in classes. Like, whenever an actor makes a choice and then they take it too far, like they get too angry or they're too sad and they start sobbing. And then everybody's like, ooh, that's what I did in my performance class.
And did they love it?
No.
It's called indulgence.
Yeah.
Michaela
I was like, oh, I'm singing a song from Les Mis. I'm supposed to be really sad. I'm going to literally like make myself heartbroken and start sobbing. And then everyone's like, well, okay, no. And I was like,
Sometimes that day you just got that vibe. I'm gonna go there today for real for you guys.
I
just do it every day, but I'm gonna do it today.
all the way.
I'm gonna go all the way.
I love
that.
I was coming
off.
I went
to me. It is a dramatic monologue.
I went the opposite direction, like freshman year of theater school, because I was also on like a live action Nickelodeon sketch show. So I was doing like very big, super broad stuff. So like my like really wanting to dive in and do stuff in college was just like, I want to mumble a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I want to like barely talk. I just want to be like, hey, yeah, cool. Yeah, I was so fucking
my
mumbly.
My whole crew was like, these guys are chasing Brando, Pacino, De Niro. They were like...
No, but then they build up the dynamics where they'll start mumbly and then Brando will peak really intensely. And I didn't want that either. I just wanted to mumble the whole time and then be like, all right, scene's over. Bye.
On the set of Hook at 15, I mean, it was daily that Spielberg would say, cut, stop imitating Brando. Dante at the beginning. I'm 15 years old. And I'm like, I'm not even trying to. I'm actually Pacino. But that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, the reference been passed on.
And then Hoffman's like, why are you imitating? Yeah, I'm gonna start with Pacino, the De Niro, and see if I get. But I think, I mean, but look, acting class is cool, you guys. I love acting. I loved years in acting school. That was like some of the best years. Be around people being crazy, but sometimes you gotta like answer back to your authorities because. God knows we're somewhat of authority sometimes. I'm like, what? We don't know it, but nobody knows nothing.
Yeah, nobody knows anything.
What's the cheers? What's that cactus in the air? What's that going
Alright.
on?
Yes.
So we have it. Cheers to Angela Day.
Angela Day.
Angela Day.
Day.
Are you related to Doris Day?
Or are you old enough to get that
Do
reference?
you even know who Doris Day is? Doris
Cheers
Day?
to Maggie.
Doris Day? One of them?
Cheers to Maggie.
Maggie.
Maggie. Here's the Maggie.
Maggie, what's the Maggie? Maggie.
Don't, Dante. Now is not the time.
What's your free association with the name Maggie?
No. And a cheers to Nicole Seguenza.
Oh.
Oh, what's
Nicole.
up, Nicole? Shout out to Nicole.
Also,
Always on IG Live. I'm talking about movies. Shout out to Nicole.
and one more thing is a shot
From Jen.
from Jen.
Oh yeah, like always.
And
Lovely.
I'm gonna down this
Lovely.
beer, Jen. I gotta do a virtual con, Jen.
Genocide
Now's
is
not time for
slowly
me to
coming
do
down
that.
to Honor Society.
Now-
Yeah, don't show up drunk to a virtual.
You make me nervous, Genocide. Genocide, you make me nervous. See, I'm holding this bottle. I'm gonna just down this bottle.
We love Jen.
If we see Jen in real life, we're gonna all be
Just say
fucked up in a
Jen.
bar. I can read.
Just say Jen.
Oh,
Oh, absolutely.
absolutely.
He said we gotta go to Jersey and party with her. So.
Yeah, we're gonna go get that sandwich, and she's gonna keep throwing
I'm
drinks.
close
And that
to
night's gonna.
Bring the friggin' lizard. Just let's do the whole damn thing. We'll play League of Legends while we're
No,
doing it
what,
too.
what we gotta get
Nice.
milkshakes and some Reubens.
Milkshakes and root.
We have to.
For
But
sure.
don't
Guys,
get that
I've
fat
got a
oyster
pastrami
stuff.
sandwich sitting outside of this closet because I was in too much of a rush on my way here. I have an oyster pastrami sandwich that I have had the restraint to not
Eat it
eat.
on the
Oyster
Why did you,
from,
dude,
on,
why did you just eat it?
I eat
I don't know. I
Yeah.
panicked.
That-
I thought instead I'll just drink a bunch of whiskey.
Is Oinkster open? Oinkster
Oyster's
Mango?
open.
Put a pastrami
Nope.
sandwich on top of that.
Hey, we're drinking alcohol to genocide.
To genocide.
Oh,
Genocide.
that's
Oh, I just ate
just Jen would
genocide.
get it great, guys. That's not,
Just Jen. It's
that
just Jen.
sounds. Yeah.
Genocide.
To Jen.
That can get clipped now, and that is.
I was gonna say you don't want to say cheers to.
Yeah, that, yeah.
That's right. We
People are gonna
can't
take that
cheers
out.
to.
Mm.
Sorry.
to
Yeah, why?
Jen.
I'm curious about the why is that the name? Is it just because it came to you?
She's like, it's clever. It's cool. She's like,
Yeah.
nothing will top this.
She could also be a heavy
know, like
gamer
that-
that's killing a lot of people.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was about to
Jen.
say. I feel like if you see that gamer name pop up, you're like, oh.
She's
Yeah, really-
they're heavy carry. Heavy carry. If your name's like.
Yeah.
Genocide.
In
or-
normal life, it just
Apocalyptic.
doesn't translate.
That's
over.
why my gamer tag is here for fun.
Heavy carry here for fun.
So they know.
Still learning.
Mine would be like, mine would be like, new here, be nice.
Yeah.
My
Right?
name should be I might make mistakes. I might make mistakes coming out behind you.
Another cheers just came in for Thinzar.
Bizarre.
Lindsay, what's up?
Oh, things are.
So, what? Anything else? What else? What else?
Last-
So you're doing Color World. You're on a panel today. Michaela and I are on panels tomorrow with you as
I
well.
still have some,
What
you know,
time is that?
one-on-one slots
I
open
think
tonight, and
5 o'clock, and there's one-on-one slots. I don't know. I mean, is it speed dating? What do we do?
so
We're doing you so you can sign up to come to a panel. Some of them are public and free. Some of them are like VIP things that you can pay for. And then you could also get autographs,
a
some of
regular
which
con,
are like
like a
on really
regular
cool
con?
metal prints.
Those are
Yeah.
cool.
And then also you can sign up for one-on-ones with any of us
so
for
tonight
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
I'm gonna do Pacific Standard Time. So tonight there's the Fire Fam at 5 p.m. and then tomorrow at 1:30, all of us, Gray, Jack, Dante, me,
1:30.
hanging out. 1:30.
That's a
Pacific.
that's a public one.
That's the public one.
So come
And
to
then,
that.
and then the VIP ones for
Is
that
there a
all
link?
of us
There's
are
a
in.
link. Can we? Is there a link? Oh, there is a link.
Yes.
Drop
Thank
a
you
link.
so much, Spooky.
Should I crash the Fire Nation one with my Wang
Of
Fire
course.
mustache and just show up as Wang Fire?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
I mean,
Can someone theoretically just buy out an hour of you and show would?
Yeah, does someone want
An
to?
hour, have a
Someone
glass
want to
of
pay so that
wine,
I have time to eat my
and
pastrami
she's like,
sandwich?
Go ahead, let's go. What's up, Jack? How are
No,
you?
I think I don't think they let somebody just buy a whole hour.
Let's
First
I
buy
think
it.
you can buy a half an hour
Buy
though.
2.5 hours. That's a
yeah,
full
by 2
I think you
half hours.
actually, I think you can go up to a half an hour. Yeah,
Oh, you can. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
I think for this
5,
one,
10 and a half
which is
hours.
crazy.
Buy
Like
two
we would
half
have
So
to.
what's the deal? What's
If
your
you get a half
zodiac
an hour,
sign?
you got to come with something fun for us to
Yeah,
come with an activity.
I mean, I'll just be ready to like perform. I'll just be like, I'll start singing for you, or like dancing, or like showing you outfits in my closet. You know, it's just like we'll just have some time.
I know that's a half hour is a long time with somebody.
I've got a half an hour tomorrow. I've got it.
You do have half an hour already booked? What are you wearing?
That's a great question. I haven't decided if I'm going to.
No, that's what the half hour.
That's a great question. We're hoping that they don't.
They're going to be dressing you. Can you try this on and this?
And I have a small pool and a hose.
Oh. And full circle.
Oh my god.
A half hour. You got a half hour already booked? That's crazy.
Yeah, I've got a couple of 10 minutes tonight, and then I'm also going to be watching this concert that me and the boyfriend are singing in. We're doing like an old musical theater song by Cole Porter. It's very cute.
Cool.
It's a virtual concert, and yeah. So then I have some one-on-ones today, and then tomorrow, I don't know. I always wear this during the stream. I might just like put on a ball gown or something. I don't know. Just like
buy a one-on-one to find out.
Jack, what are you wearing?
Yeah, I've thought about that. I've thought ahead. I've got a whole plan, of course. That's a thing that I asked myself.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Do you have outfits for cons when you guys go to cons? You can come out with a con
Yes.
outfit. Do you have...
I prepare ahead of time.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, Phil, con outfits. Show.
No, I keep
bag.
thinking I
two
should.
outfits.
Because I know a couple of dudes who have like the one thing they wear at cons, and I'm always like, oh, that's so smart, because then you don't got to think about it.
I do about that sometimes. Sometimes I'll do the all black. Black on black every day.
That's a good idea. I one time showed up in the button-up that I was wearing in my headshot that was behind me on my thing, and I hated it the whole day. I was like, yeah, hey, Jack DeSeta here. I own one shirt.
I would immediately go to one of the stands and buy a T-shirt.
That was a good idea.
What are you talking about? That's branding, Jack. It's your brand, baby.
It's actually, I have it here. And I remember where it was in my closet. It was this.
I've seen that picture. I've seen that picture.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
This
and
is my
I feel
one
like
shirt.
I have that.
So maybe I'll be in this tomorrow. Buy a one-on-one to find out.
Is that
I believe
Crew?
it is.
I think
yeah,
I have that same shirt. I can show up to the con with the same
tomorrow
shirt,
panel. Should we coordinate?
We should all be J. Crew
Everyone
gang.
who owns this J. Crew shirt, wear it to the panel tomorrow.
My thing is like I always know that there are going to be lots of pictures, and so I'm thinking of just seeing lots of pictures of myself just like surface somewhere, and if I don't like what I'm wearing, I'm going to be annoyed. So
yes,
I have long ago written off liking how I look in any picture with a fan. It's like they're all going to be me like.
I feel like I've hit you hit that place of pictures online where it doesn't matter if it's a good picture of your night. We're like, we're over that now.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
They're all gonna be not great. If there's a good one that shows up, I'm happy. But there's other ones you're like, I look so.
Well, the worst is when that becomes your Wikipedia picture.
Yeah, that's not good. You gotta get a friend to go in and change it. You gotta go submit something new.
Right.
I'm not really happy about
not
my
easy.
Wikipedia. I'm not really happy about my Wikipedia.
Should we get in there, Dante?
Yeah, quick. And also change the height. It's you have to go back to 411.
I don't remember if the height's right.
God,
so someone just check the current height.
They were trying to change my height to 12 inches. No, I'm 3 foot. I'm 3 feet right now. I'm 3 foot. I'm a 3-footer.
Yeah.
Well, make sure there's a picture that reflects that, you guys, because Dante's not happy with the current
photo. The reality is this is how it came from. So we were talking. I said the world ain't ready. If I was 6 foot, Bill. Oh, the world was not ready for that.
Yo, if I was 5'8", the world, everything would be different.
Different. It would be different. So then they took that and all of a sudden they made me 3. Someone did make me 6 foot for a while. Now
it didn't last very long at all.
I'm 3 foot now. I'm a 3-footer.
You're 3 foot tall.
3 times.
Well, you know that's the trick, right? Is you flood it with misinformation. Every interview, you mention your height, but say something different.
That's good.
So then, when they're trying to reference it, well, this source on the internet says, oh, but this would, but okay, just blank.
The reality is, I'm
and then when you get
5'7",
gifts, they're all like cut differently in incorrect sizes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Quick plug for the podcast episode of The Mystery Show, where she tries to figure out Jake Gyllenhaal's height based on the internet. Great podcast. One of my all-time favorite podcasts.
Really?
The mystery show in general, I mean, and that episode is
got to be at least 5'10".
He's exactly my height because we had this debate. He's 5'11". I like stood next to him at a show, and figured out while I was standing there. So I'm like, oh, that's Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh, Lisa has oftentimes talked about people are very confused about his height, and I was like, exactly mine. He's 5'11".
Perfect.
5'11", that's pretty tall still for Hollywood actors. I mean, I'm 5'7", and people may think that's small, but around the Hollywood scene,
yeah, it's not.
That's right around average. I've met a lot
especially
of
for
stars.
people who started young, because they inject you with all those drugs, and so you just can't really grow.
Well, the Jesus juice stunts your growth.
Yeah.
We're like
all the adrenochrome in your body.
You know, gymnasts are small. We're working out so much and doing so much stuff that 5'8" is the top. Boom,
then that's why I'm thankful that I'm only like 5'4", 5'5", because then I can be shorter than
you
my.
You look 5'7" to me.
You read very tall, Michaela.
Yeah, Michaela, you look tall.
I know.
You look tall.
I know.
You're 5'4"?
Yeah.
Damn, that's really. I feel like a giant.
Yeah,
I could
and it's
be
sucks
6'.
because when it comes to like, you know, I just submitted to a bunch of modeling agencies, and I did hear back from one management company, which is great. But all of them are like, if you're under 5'8", don't even apply. And it's like, you know that they're not going to even look at you. And it's like, hey, but bro, look at me on this page. I look lanky as fuck. So what?
You're like, I'm
like,
and you say like,
like they can stretch your ass out if they want.
Exactly. Like maybe that's changes the way you would look for like runway stuff, but for like photography, you fucking photograph like
you're. Thing is they want everybody to also be runway.
They want to be all.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Like just spit them out, put them on their own.
It's still a thing. Why do I still exist?
I don't know.
I think it's also for the shoots because if you're being paired with other like models, it's the height variation.
Yes.
And so when you group together, it would be kind of hard.
No, but the thing is, when they've got all these female models who are 5'10" and up, who the hell are they pairing them with?
Well, because gentlemen,
there ain't a lot of 7-foot tall male models.
No, but it's 5'11" to like 6'3". They're not that much taller than ladies.
So they want them like
York,
even.
Day at the club, you know, you sit in that table on the models tables across the table, all these like really young, like little big from the guys. I'm like
banging their knees on
little
the
baby models.
There's a weird, a lot of like
they're beautiful, but they're
but a lot of male and female, like a lot of models features are made to photograph well and are like awfully severe in person. So like some
Part of it also is the clothing because things are made.
My face says, why does
one
the guy have to be
size.
taller? Boring. You're correct, Mike.
Correct.
Yes.
You can also take taller women. That's fine.
Oh, 100%. That happens in modeling all the fucking time. All the time. But you know, the clothing, it's easier whenever the designer only has to make kind of one size. And so if they're kind of within a height range, then you can just slap on, you're like, oh wait, this one looks better on this girl, and you can just switch. And it's like not a problem.
Right.
That's how I always thought of it.
Right. Because ain't no clothing designer like designing for human beings.
No.
Hangers. We're designing for hangers.
Hangers that do cocaine. That's all we want.
Yeah. Well, good luck on the modeling. I mean, you're gonna get it to LA. There's a lot more print than.
Oh, right, 100%. And also, like, it's just fun, and like, it's not like the only thing in my life that I'm trying to achieve, like doing runway for.
Have you ever modeled, Jack, Jesten?
I'm not kidding. The one modeling thing I did was I did a photo shoot attached to a Head and Shoulders commercial. It's the one time, and then other than that, I've done plenty of like
print.
But only like 4 projects like while doing on camera stuff I've done like, but no, other than that, no modeling. And I said I did not want to because
stuff with Nike when I was in Oregon, and then when I moved out here, I was with an agency that was also with Next Models, so I'd go to like do model stuff. But then it would be like these overly handsome, chiseled dudes, and then there's me that's like, hey, I could do like life wear casual skate.
But see, this is no. Don't do that because it's not about this concept of like attractive. It's about, do you like vibe with the product well? Because there are
see, and there's my problem.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
zero
like
vibe.
Go for like elegant car shit, and I'm like, guys,
I feel like you can totally fuck with that. I feel like you look great in some like super fancy car, just like hanging.
Yeah, I get close on some stuff, but then I was just like,
I met Juliet Lewis one time, and Juliet Lewis was like, I know you. Aren't you the model? Like,
the model.
I think you just say yes and then keep talking to Juliet Lewis.
I model. I mean, I act also, but I model a little bit. Yeah, Juliet, how are you doing today?
I modeled when I was little. I did like a whole runway show for J.C. Penney, maybe?
Hey,
yeah!
Yes!
Yeah.
Still exists,
Nice.
J.C. Penney still...
They do, yeah.
I don't know, not after the pandemic.
I haven't shopped there in a while.
Right.
I'm down to go J.C. Penney.
My dream is that Chanel just creates like an actually like public, like ready to wear petite line.
Yeah. Well,
That's what I want.
You're ready.
Chanel,
That's what you're gonna vibe. That's your vibe.
Chanel could buy J.C. Penney's and then turn the C into Chanel. Chanel Penny, like the
Chanel
little,
Penny.
the petite.
J. Chanel Penny type.
J. Crew also went out of business, so she could also take J. Chanel Rue.
J.C. Penney, the J.C. and J.C. Penney actually stands for J. Crew.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I didn't know that. No. Possible?
No, it makes sense because it's J. Crew.
No, the
Penny,
PF
so like
in PF Chang's, the PF Chang stand for Peter Fleming's, as in like Fleming's Steakhouse. PF
No
Chang,
way.
100%.
Yes.
What?
That I do know is true.
See,
That's true.
I believe it when Jack says it. I don't believe anything Dante.
No, you should not.
Yeah, there's some things I know. Dante kind of sus. I believe in conspiracy theories, not 100%. I'd give. I'll listen to them. I'm not gonna believe in it. I'm not gonna believe in it, but I kind of want to hear it.
I missed when you used to like always
going
talk
on?
about Bitcoin. You're like, yo guys, Bitcoin.
I
Gotta
still
get
got-
that Bitcoin.
I still got
Hey,
Bitcoin. I'm
hey,
still holding
guys,
on to
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
It was like every day.
I have-
It was
I
every
really
day.
like
so,
it.
And you never cashed out, man. You didn't have an end goal. It was like, man, you could have cashed out with like, I don't even know, hundreds of thousands,
Not
but you
hundreds
didn't.
of
You're like,
thousands,
I'm gonna hold on to this.
But it's back. It's back up. It's back up. It's back up. That Bitcoin's doing all right. I'm gonna save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. And one
Could
day
be in
something
Vegas.
hits, and all of a sudden it's like, takes big. I got a little.
Yeah. So you guys have you gotta go, Dante.
Oh yeah, this was our stream that had to end by 4.
Damn, I gotta go. Okay, I gotta
Anyways, go to Color World this weekend,
go.
y'all.
Yes, join us at Color World this weekend. Bill,
Hello,
thank you so much for joining us. You are
course.
amazing. We miss you. We love you. You are the Earth King, among other things.
Yes.
On everything. And anything you want to say to everybody before we roll out? Follow Phil LaMarr on Instagram for sure at Phil LaMarr.
At Phil LaMarr.
At Phil LaMarr. And then hopefully we can all be at a con together in real life sometime.
Oh,
Make
and
some more adventures
keep an
in
eye on my Instagram if you're interested in TOF related merch.
Hell yeah.
Or
Oh,
you're just
sweet.
interested in like
Ooh, nice.
cute model girl.
I'm interested in this Cole Porter song.
Yeah, that too.
That's
I'm
enough.
interested in Cole Porter's song with you and the boyfriend. I'm interested in that. And then see us at Color World. The link is in the chat right now.
I'm gonna drop a
Pretty
plug
cool.
too. I just released a new Chris and Jack sketch. Go check
I
it
just
out.
saw that on your.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
It's a play off of Abbott and Costello, and I'm proud of it.
Great.
It's a thing
Oh,
Who's
of
on
cool.
first?
All right.
Who's on third?
One-
Who's on first?
One of these days,
It's
Jack,
us.
we're gonna have some all that talk.
Let's talk about all that.
You guys both did sketch shows. That's why you guys both did sketch shows, and you know
Yes.
that. That's awesome.
Which is
I've
a
never-
whole other beast.
Let's talk about that. Please.
Before I go, can I ask, did you guys get to write any of the sketches or pitch any sketches? Sketch show live time in sketch shows.
So I was doing it from age 13 to like 17. By the end, they were like I was definitely like chatting with writers a lot, but I was not writing. I like one time
Pitching?
pitching, like occasionally bouncing. Like I like was really interested in the process, so I would like sit in every once in a while in the room and stuff. And sometimes they would like come to me as they were coming up with a character and go like, hey, let's chat about what this character could be. But I was very much not writing. By the very end of the process, I was like picking the brains of the writers enough to like say, hey, will you read this thing that I'm writing for some other time? But like no pressure, whatever. And availed myself of that a little bit, but like definitely that was just sort of not how that show worked because we were so young. So it wasn't really part of the process.
Right.
You were an adult, Bill. What were you
But
doing?
yeah, Mad TV, I'm sure you guys were.
Well, they wouldn't officially let us write.
Really?
Nope, because they didn't want to pay us twice.
Wow.
So it wasn't until the final season where I finally got a writing credit. And it was just because, I mean, I had this recurring character, and I said, well, if you want to see another one of those sketches, how about this one in my hand?
And that's how it's done.
So did nobody's Mad TV characters like predated Mad TV? Just with so many people coming out of...
No, that's the thing. You would have your characters, and the thing was most of the stuff that was character driven was actors pitching and writing, but we were never credited as writers.
Wow, lame.
I don't think they can get. I don't think they can get away with that now. They can't get away with that.
I hope not.
Did you ever watch?
Well, credit-wise, I don't know if people are credited on SNL. Are they?
GrooveTube.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because there's a fully separately credited staff, so I think they do just kind of roll it in, even though plenty of those are stuff. Sometimes they're directly like a sketch that someone did while at the Groundlings, and they just do it again. Yeah.
What's GrooveTube? Like a sketch?
From the 70s, GrooveTube?
Yeah, so GrooveTube, which was created by like Ken Shapiro, it basically, I forgot what network it was. They wanted to. It was before SNL, and Lorne Michaels, right? Came to was supposed to work with Ken Shapiro, but then he ended up taking it and doing it with Chevy Chase, and that's how SNL.
Oh right.
Yeah. But
He stole Chevy from GrooveTube.
Yeah, Ken Shapiro's. They were supposed to do
and
it
then lost
together,
him
all of
after
them, and then they just took it.
I told you I auditioned for Mad TV, right?
No.
Like the cast director came to a showcase I did. I was doing scenes from a play called When You Back Red Rider, which I played a Southern guy, and I'm being like a Southern dude, and I do like this whole thing, and it's like a Southern accent. It was funny, and it's super funny.
Right.
And so she's like, this Asian dude's doing this Southern accent in this crazy play, right? And so then she brings me in, and I get in the room. She's like, okay, do that character, and then like show me some other ones. I'm like, what?
Other ones, right?
I'm like,
they
like,
didn't ask that ahead of time. They didn't mention like prep.
It wasn't like Mad TV. We didn't know what it was. He just brought me. She's like, I loved you in that play. Like, dude, you must have other characters. I'm like, that's a play.
Yeah, I got other characters. I got Hamlet. I got Zuko.
I'm like, I don't have like just I was like in the room like so dumbfounded. Like, I don't think I could just walk outside and bring you two other.
That is a really dumb casting person.
That's a bad way to cast a sketch show.
The kind of person who doesn't know the difference between someone doing a comic performance and being a sketch comic.
Yeah.
You were funny that time. Do 7 other kinds of funny. Quick.
I got some brothers that do that stuff. Okay, what do you want, Bridget? Do I gotta go? I gotta go.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
I'm out of here.
Sydney says you have got to go.
Later. I don't even know what I'm doing.
All right, I'm gonna set up the raid then.
Okay, I'm gonna roll out. Cheers, you guys.
Great to see y'all. I'll see most of you this weekend. Great to see you, Phil.
Man, later. I'll see you guys later.
Sorry. Mwah, to all of you. I love you.
Later.
That's what I get.
This is a good hang.